It was late on July 25th, 2023, when officers in Rock Island, Illinois, pulled up to a modest home after receiving a disturbing call. Someone had reported that a child inside may have accidentally shot themselves. The officers didn't know if the claim was real or just a cruel prank, but protocol required they check. When they knocked, 37-year-old Sushi Staples opened the door. She didn't look shocked or scared by the allegation. Instead, she rolled her eyes and snapped that it was harassment. Lies from her ex-husband's new girlfriend. Absolutely not. "I don't even have a son," she insisted. But the caller had given a name: Zion. Staples claimed she only lived there with her 4 daughters. The basement. Off limits. "You need a warrant," she said coldly. Her defensiveness stuck with the officers, especially her lack of surprise at the allegation. Most parents, if accused of hiding a dead child, would be panicked, desperate to prove otherwise. But Sushi brushed it off with practiced annoyance, blaming online stalkers and family drama.
He called DCFS and kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of
No,
here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here.
With no legal grounds to force entry, the officers left. But they weren't convinced. The very next day, July 26th, police came back with a search warrant. This time, they weren't asking permission. Sushi was suddenly nervous. Her tone shifted from aggressive to scared, pleading to call family, insisting she didn't know why they were there.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, we'll all walk in casually. We're not gonna tear up your house or anything, so.
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you. Then I got a copy of the warrant out here for you.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so.
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
It's right here. You don't run how we do.
You're not
Okay, I'm trying to see. Well,
So, I need your phone too.
my phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's a phone taking.
So, which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're fine.
I'm scared. My kids
I'm
are
going
here.
upstairs and checking.
My kids are here.
That's empty.
Well, it's for an old heater.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
And I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs and I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
When asked again about Zion, she flatly denied his existence, then pivoted to another excuse. Someone had stolen her identity, she claimed, and maybe that's how his name showed up on benefits paperwork. Detectives pressed harder. Bit by bit, she cracked. "I need some help," she muttered, before admitting she'd used someone to make documents for her. Fraud, she suggested, but still, no child. While Sushi stalled upstairs, investigators searched the property. The garage drew their attention. In the corner sat a large trash can, oddly heavy and emitting a faint foul odour. When forensics pulled it away from the wall, they knew instantly what they had found. Inside, curled up in nothing but a pair of Spider-Man shorts, was the body of a young boy. Zion Staples was real after all, and his mother had hidden him in a garbage bin for months. 2 of Sushi's daughters broke the silence investigators had long suspected. Through quiet, scared voices, they told detectives what had happened. Zion had found their mother's gun, played with it, and accidentally shot himself. In shock, Sushi didn't call for help. Instead, she ordered her girls to help drag his body into the basement. They laid him in a bin beneath their own kitchen, where his siblings ate and lived, while Sushi stuffed dryer sheets into vents to mask the smell. Weeks later, when the odour became unbearable, she moved him to the garage. At the same time, she continued cashing in state benefits under his name. Authorities decided not to charge Sushi with murder. There wasn't clear evidence she had pulled the trigger, but her crimes were undeniable, concealing a child's death, obstruction, child endangerment, and fraud. The optics of her behaviour, the lies, the benefits, the way she erased Zion's existence, painted her as cold and calculating. In court, prosecutors described not just negligence, but a shocking lack of humanity. Facing trial, Sushi wavered between tears and denial. "I'm not a monster," she said. "I'm just a mother who fell and tried to get back up." She pled guilty to one charge, endangering the life of a child. The others were dropped. Her sentence? Just 2 years in prison. With time served, she would be out in under 18 months. At sentencing, she even complained it was too harsh, asking for probation instead. In the end, the truth about Zion came out not through his mother, but through the bravery of his sisters and the persistence of investigators. Sushi had tried to erase her own son, from her words, from her home, from her life.
Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone.
But the evidence wouldn't stay buried. Zion's short existence was defined by a mother who lied about him, even in death. And though Sushi Staples walked away with a light sentence, the shadow of her choices will follow her and her children for the rest of their lives.